Hey guys, here we are for part 11 of our team facility update. As you can see, Sochi is our next race, so that means we're at the 3/4 point in the season, so let's see how our facilities are doing. First of all, our aerodynamics have 9 out of 12 upgrades, so we have 3 on the fabrication and 2 on all the others. Next, chassis has 8 out of 12 upgrades, and we're still waiting for the fabrication upgrade. You can see personnel has 7 out of 9 upgrades, so we're only 2 away from our max personnel. Our powertrain also has 9 out of 12 upgrades. In addition, our durability is 9 out of 12. And finally, our marketing has 3 out of 6. So I would say marketing is definitely our weakest point so far, so you can get a few more upgrades pretty soon for them. Next, on to our R&D, we can see that our durability, we have 26 out of 27 upgrades, so almost just one more to go. If we go to powertrain, we have 22 out of 23 upgrades. That puts us number 1 by a good amount. For aerodynamics, we had 21 out of 24 upgrades. That also leaves us number 1 of all teams. And finally, chassis, we have 18 out of 23 upgrades, and that puts us 4th of all teams. So again, chassis is still our weakest area of R&D, and if you look at the vehicle performance status at the bottom, you can see that reflected there. All the top 3 are pretty far across, and chassis is still pretty far behind. Overall, it leaves us number 1 in terms of vehicle performance, though. If we check out our R&D in progress, we're going to finish up our final durability pretty soon and have our durability maxed out. Progress to history, we can see that ever since Silverstone or so, we've kind of managed around 950 performance, and we've kind of just flatlined around there. So hopefully we can get the durability and then work on the chassis to increase up towards the 1000 performance. Next, onto our vehicle, we can see that we're replacing a few components here at the 3/4 point in the season. Things are starting to wear, but I mean, we're only on to the start of our third component for a few of these, so hopefully they'll be able to last the rest of the season without too many grid penalties. Gearbox is doing pretty well though, and now onto our corporate. We now have 4 secondary sponsors that will help us get more cash, as well as our primary sponsor in Lavu. We still have our contract with Roman Grosjean, who is an 89 rating, so doing pretty well. Heading on to, again, nothing too interesting here, finances and stuff. We can see we spent a lot of money on our upgrades and facilities, and finally onto our standings. At the 3/4 point in the season, Lewis Hamilton's leading me by 13 points, so it's still a very tight race, just 6 races to go. I think anyone can win the championship in the top 3. Bottas only 26 points behind, so I mean, if Hamilton or I don't score any points and Bottas wins, I mean, that puts him automatically first in the driver standings. I think constructors, though, is pretty much sealed. Mercedes is almost 100 points ahead. So unfortunately, Grosjean not helping us too much in 7th place, right behind both the Renaults. So I think if we could get this driver championship, that'd be a huge achievement by the end of the season. You can see our season results here. We were able to beat Hamilton by 3 spots in Singapore. That helped us gain a few spots, and we were also able to get a win in Italy. So those last 2 races have definitely helped us in the drivers' standings. You can see our trophies here. We were able to get that win at Monza, as well as a 3rd at Hungary. We currently have a rivalry with Leclerc, which we're losing, but not by much, so hopefully we can win that as well. And that's basically how our season's been going. 3/4 point into the season, only 13 points off of the lead. I think we have a really good chance at winning the driver standings at the end of the season. So, hope you enjoyed, and see you at the end of the season.